One reason why Donald Trump is a refreshing voice in our day of so-called political correct speech, and good for Christianity, is that he has overturned those who seek to silence or shackle others from being effectual. Christians must not be bound by the fear of man. When they seek to tell others, like John Wycliffe, our first star of the Reformation, did, that the Lord Jesus Christ is the way, the only way, the truth, and the only truth, and the life of man's reconciliation and acceptance with God the Father. This be true whether man be Jew, Muslim, or Gentile, that is, American or British or any other people. If any take offence at this message, they have the problem. Our Christ Church, Beaton Particular Baptist, Pakistan, declares this from the housetops for all to hear. We support freedom of speech and are thankful to God for the stand of Donald Trump that he's made with reference to freedom of speech and his protest against political correctness, and are thankful to God. And also that in our legal system in Britain in January 2016, Judge Liam McNally declared Pastor James McConnell from Northern Ireland not guilty of offensive utterances in a sermon published on the internet. He stated his belief that Islam is satanic and Islam is a doctrine spawned in hell. District Judge Liam McNally said, "The courts need to be very careful not to criminalise speech, which may offend some people." Pastor James McConnell was on trial for comments he made about Islam. Speaking today, he made clear that he was standing against Islam as a belief rather than individual Muslims. Giving his decision, District Judge Liam McNally said the courts should be cautious of clamping down on speech, even if some found it contemptible. The National Secular Society said that while it strongly disagreed with McConnell's words, the ruling was a welcome reassertion of the fundamental right to freedom of expression. McConnell was being prosecuted under the 2003 Communications Act of saying in a sermon, "Islam is heathen, Islam is satanic, Islam is a doctrine spawned in hell." Speaking after the result, McConnell said that he loved Muslims, but he was against their theology and their beliefs. District Judge Liam McNally said courts need to be very careful not to criticise speech, which some may find offensive. It is not the task of the criminal law to censor offensive utterances. Accordingly, I find Pastor McConnell not guilty, he added. Responding to the ruling, the National Secular Society said the decision was particularly welcomed at a time when free speech is at risk. Northern Ireland's Public Prosecution Service, PPS, has faced criticism for taking the issue to trial, but in a statement said the judgment showed the issue was finely balanced. The decision, bringing this prosecution, was entirely consistent with the duty of the PPS to put before the court those cases in which it is considered there is a reasonable prospect of a conviction, it added. Please access our website and support our Christian Times magazine, the first ever published and printed in Pakistan, and Facebook page. Thank you.